guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of early fall decorating. Now I know it's technically July. Well, maybe when you're watching this it will be August by that point. So we're not going full Halloween fall, okay? I'm only going to be adding some of those warmer touches of like what you would expect to see in fall, those fall colors. I'm going to be bringing some of that back into my space, but mostly what we are going to be doing today is moving furniture around. So you can already tell maybe by where I am sitting that my dining table has been moved. So we will get into that in just a minute. But the furniture moving is actually the majority of this video because I feel like after summer and before I start decorating for the holidays, so fall, Halloween, Christmas, I always get into a big decluttering mode. And when I start decluttering, I also find myself wanting to move furniture around. So this is just something that I do almost every year. However, this year it's definitely been the most drastic. So we have moved quite a lot of things around. So that is what we are going to be doing today. Before we get into that portion of the video, I do want to thank Walmart for sponsoring today's video. And a lot of my decorating has to do with the pieces that I picked up from Walmart. So let's jump into that. I did a little online shopping at Walmart recently and picked up a few new pieces for our home. And I wanted to find a few pieces that I could use to transition into fall. So as I was removing our 4th of July decor, I thought that in between month, because I'm normally decorating for fall and Halloween in September. So I wanted to just use a few new pieces that I could also use in my fall decor. So I'm gonna go through some of those right now. One of the main ones being wicker. I feel like this is just a great texture to use in fall decor. I mean, I'm always using, you guys already know, I use wicker in basically everything, but I have a few really beautiful pieces. Let me go through this first. So this is like a ginormous basket. I'm actually going to have this in my bedroom, I think for now, to play some decorative throws. I think that's what I'm gonna use it for. So just on the floor next to my dresser. I love the details of this. I love the round handles and just like the shape of it is really cute. And then I also found this basket, and I might be using this one in my kitchen actually. I'm thinking I might store like my apples. My kids are obsessed with apples and they will eat multiple a day. And so if I just have like a little bushel of them on my counter, I feel like this is a perfect way to display them. And I also picked up this wicker tray, which again, I feel like is just a beautiful statement piece. I'm going to probably place this on my dresser as well. I did just get a new dresser. It's not new, but it's new to me. I found it thrifting. Facebook Marketplace is where I got it. And it was only 35 bucks, which is just pretty much a steal. I have been looking for a dresser for our bedroom for quite some time, but I wanted it to look old. I didn't want a brand new one. So that's why I was kind of looking specifically for a few pieces to add on top of my dresser. And I think that this will look really pretty with that. And then I also grabbed this large candle, and this one smells so good. So this is the Better Homes and Garden Salted Coconut Mahogany. It smells really good, but it's also just really pretty. So I will have that probably in this basket. And then I found this really cute potted boxwood, and I have a million empty places that I could be placing this. So I'm not exactly sure where this will go, but I just love the look of this. I was on the hunt for a new picture frame. We don't really have pictures of our family in the house, and I want to start adding pictures of our family in the house. So I thought this would be a great place to start, and this would probably go in this basket that will sit on my dresser. So I thought this was really cute. Oh, I also stocked up on some tapered candles. These are my favorite candles in the world, and Walmart carries them. So I feel like they're kind of hard to find. Anyway, I love these ones so much, and I feel like I can never have enough candles. So I stocked up on a few boxes of those. I've already stuck a bunch of my wooden utensils in this crock. So I have been on the hunt for a crock that looks exactly like this, and I was so excited to find it at Walmart. So I'm going to obviously have this in my kitchen. I will have this on my counter for every season. I mean, it's just something for us to easily grab the utensils that we are needing. So I love that. I found this black vase, and I thought it was perfect. I have been looking for something just like this, and again, was so excited to find it at Walmart. So I have a few ideas of where I'm going to place this, and I have lots of different greenery that I can be placing in this. So I'm going to fill this with greenery, and we'll decide where this is going to go. But I also thought this would be perfect for Halloween. It kind of looks like a witch's brew in a way, so I thought this would be fun to also, transition into my Halloween and fall decor. I don't know what it is with the Walmart lamps, but they are, number one, super affordable. Number two, So dang cute. So these were $10 lamps, you guys. Look at the detail of this wicker lamp. I just thought this was the most adorable lamp I've ever seen. I think this is actually going to go on my kitchen counter because I have been wanting like a little bit of a night light or something on our counter over here. So we're not using like the big bright lights when we come in here in the middle of the night. So I was on the hunt for a little lamp that I could place on the counter and it wouldn't take up too much space, but that would also look good with the decor. So I think this is what I will be placing on the counter. And then I actually got 2 of these for our nightstands and I thought they were so cute. They look like little wooden balls. And again, these were also only $10 for the whole lamp. So super affordable. Something else I love to incorporate during the fall months is putting jars out on the counter that's filled with baking goods, because I feel like just this time of year is when I'm typically baking a lot more. So I probably will place oats or flour in one of these and something else. I'm just trying to think. Maybe I will do flour in one and oats in another, because those seem to be ingredients I'm always reaching for. And I feel like that's just a nice way to add things that you are already using, part of your decor. It just makes it look a little bit prettier than just being stored away in its packaging, you know, in your pantry. So that's what I plan to do with these jars. All right, and the last thing I got were a few of these pillows. Listen, I feel like I can never have enough pillows. My husband says otherwise. He says we have way too many pillows, but I just thought they were so pretty. They're very, very soft. They do have a zipper detail so you can easily remove the pillow covers and wash them. And that is the #1 thing with my kids and my family. If I'm unable to wash it, I can't buy it because things just get really dirty with 4 little boys. So that is it for my Walmart haul. So if you want to grab anything that I shared for yourself, again, I will have that linked in the description box below. Now I wanted to show you guys a few things that I've kind of moved around in the house. I just got my hands on my great-grandparents' piano. So today I've just been moving furniture around and deciding where could I place that in the house, because I feel like every wall has something on it already. So I shifted some things around in the dining room. And if you have been here for a while, you might remember when we got a grand piano from the thrift store. We had it here for just a while. I ended up selling it, but we kind of regretted doing that. However, it was huge and it took up the whole dining room. I wanted to have a piano. I feel like this was just the perfect situation where we were able to get it from my great grandparents, and so it just has like more meaning behind it. Thomas has some friends coming over later and I felt like maybe they could help, you know, get it up the stair and then move it into our dining room. So we're gonna see if it looks okay up against this wall that we have right here. I have actually played piano my entire life, so it's gonna be fun to have a piano in here that I can sit down and play. And the kids have all been wanting to learn how to play. So now we have no excuses. We will be practicing on the piano all the time. But let me turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys a few things that I did in the dining room. Obviously, these clips were after the fact of our piano being moved into the space, but in order for the piano to fit against this wall, our dining room table had to be moved. So I thought, why don't I just swap the breakfast nook table and the dining table and see how it looks? And honestly, I love the switch so much more than how it was before. I also had to move the hutch in front of the window, which I know might be a little weird, but part of me still loves the look of the hutch being at the end of the wall. We have so many windows upstairs, so I don't mind having these 2 windows covered, even if it's just temporarily. And now moving into what used to be the breakfast nook. I'm not sure what to call it now, but this is now where our dining room table is. And I honestly love this here so much. There was always a lot of weird empty space that I just didn't know what to do with. And having this larger table here makes so much more sense. So I don't think we will be moving this anytime soon. This table was also my parents' dining table from my childhood. So it's a sentimental piece that, again, I just love having in our home. So I decided to use the wicker tray here instead because I wanted to add some simple decor on the table. So I'm going to place the black vase on top and then add some red stems inside. And again, just adding some red touches over here. I'm going to hang this basket with some apples in it. And then I decided to place a lamp over here in this corner. We're always lacking light in this area of the house, so I thought one of these small lamps would look perfect here. I pulled my bakery sign out from last year with this apple container. Again, just those little touches of warmer colors are great to help with transitioning into fall decor. I decided to place this lamp up on the windowsill so it was out of the way but still giving light here where we needed some. And then placing this crock here with our wooden utensils. Another easy way to add some fall touches is to just swap out your hand soap for a fall scent and add a fall candle. Leaves is my go-to no matter what time of year it is, so this is usually what I have here anyway. Another area I swapped recently was right here at the entrance. Lucy says hi, by the way. But we have had a big rack of shoes here for over a year, and I have hated how it looked. So there was just a lot of visual clutter right here when you walked in the house. So I decided to move this tiered basket out of our bathroom. Both this basket and this chair are thrift finds. And then over here in this corner, this is our makeshift hall closet since we tore ours out during our remodel. And I decided why not just use some baskets under this bench and assign a basket to each kid. This has helped it look so much less cluttered and also helps each kid know where their shoes are. And one of our biggest struggles with twins is one of them will blame the other for losing shoes, or, hey, these shoes by the front door, those were mine, so I'm going to put them on, and then the other twin is looking for shoes. So there's always a struggle with our twins especially. And now that they have their own baskets assigned, they know whose shoes are whose. So this is just a win-win. It only took me, 11 years to figure this out. I don't know why it took me so long, but assigning each kid their own basket was a game changer for us. Moving on to the family room, we did a little switcheroo with the sofa. We move this all the time, so half the time it's facing this way and the other half it's facing another way. But we keep a large basket in this corner for throw blankets just because it's easy to access them and our family is constantly grabbing throw blankets. And then I placed another one of our lamps here because this is another area we don't have any lamps. So I love this here. I'm going to shut this off though so you can see a little bit better. Oh, and I did sneak a little pumpkin here, so don't judge. It is a white pumpkin, so I was hoping that nobody noticed, but here that is. And then I don't know if this decor is really any different than what I normally have here, but our TV did break, so we replaced our small TV that used to be on the other shelf with this one on the mantle. We're just always switching things up in the house, so that's what we have for now. But I love the record player being on this side, and we usually have extra logs up here on this top shelf, so we will fill that up again. Our fireplace behind this insert is real, so in the winter we are going through firewood like crazy, but I love using logs to decorate with, even if they aren't for any other purpose than for visual. Well, that's everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to hear in the comments what kind of videos you want to see from me. Obviously, with the fall months approaching, I will be doing a lot of fall content as I usually do, but if there is something specific you would like to see, I would love to hear from you down below. Also, if you have not yet hit that red subscribe button, please make sure to do that, and I will see you in the next video.